This particular video is for men. However, there's a lot for a woman, for a wise woman to take from here and run with. There are men you should never be comfortable as a man for your woman to be close to. There are particular men you should be mindful of. So, as a married man, it is okay. It is very okay. You are in line to want to observe and monitor the kinds of friends your wife is keeping because, to a large extent, it will tell who she is. When a lot of women tell you, oh, don't judge a book by the cover. We judge books by their covers. We should judge in marriage. If you are keeping a category of friends, it tells a lot about who you are. There is no hiding under anything or validating anything. If you move with a particular set of women, if there are 5 pros, you are number 6. You don't associate with the wrong company and want to convince us that you're good. Unfortunately, this is not to judge anyone, but it's just what it is. So, as a man, the kind of company your wife keeps will tell a lot about who your wife is, just in case you're confused or you're too busy to understand these things. Number one, be mindful when your wife has a male bestie. These things don't end well. I don't need to say so much about this. You should understand as a man. There are men out there that all they want to do is take advantage of a married woman. There are some men that all they do is married women. And you see these kinds of men, they take advantage. There are men that just want to test the waters, and they do that with married women. Hello, pretty, you look good after 2. Be mindful of this kind of men, especially when she's so tied to the male bestie. Whatever happens in your house, the male bestie is involved and is aware. He can even put a call through to you to say, you know what, my friend is not happy. What happened? And you are explaining yourself. You must be careful. When your wife is running to a male friend to go and cry to, she's emotionally attached to him. And before you know what is happening, something will go wrong. So be mindful of a woman who keeps a male bestie. Number 2, a woman who is invested in her man of God. Now be careful. I've always told women this, and I will keep telling you that a man of God is first a man before he becomes a man of God. A man of God can fail you, he can fail himself. That's why he's a man. So you need to be careful. So if you have a wife that is every time, oh, daddy, 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 and is running after a particular man of God in the name of he's my spiritual father, you want to be careful. As a man, I will leave you with this. You are first her spiritual father. So if there's a misplacement, it means you yourself, you don't know your place in her life. You need to be careful because she could be vulnerable to her man of God, not because she initially wants to be, but because she can say everything to him, thinking that this person is a safe place. But we know that not all men of God are actually men of God. This is why you must be careful. The third category of men you want to be careful with, seeing your wife hang around them, are gym instructors. Now, you see, this category of men, one, they are people that your wife would want to open up to, her fears, her worries. And then she goes, and then the gym instructor is always there because he's there to make money. He's going to encourage her. He's not going to sound the way you sound. Oh, sweetheart, you've added weight. No, he's going to say, you know what, you have a banging body, and we're going to work on this body, to make it summer body. And then she begins to, one way or the other, grow feelings for him. Now, I'm not saying this is for every woman, but since you do not know, you want to be careful. 2 things you can do is either you want to go with her to the gym or you want to find a way around it, because I must tell you, not all women are sincere. So a lot of you have your wives going to the gym, but the gym instructors, are also servicing your wives. And this is the honest truth. Another category of people you want to be careful with are probably politicians. You want to be careful with this category of people. When your wife says she's into politics and she's following them, traveling from one state to the other, you need to be careful with this category of people. These are people that have a kind of money that's especially for women who are so, what's the word now, who are trophy women. You need to be careful because these people can foot any kind of bill to confuse them, and then they are misled. You need to be mindful and careful as a man. Open your eyes. Don't say, the woman cannot. I know her. You truly do not know anyone. Mothers will say, even the child that is in their stomach, they truly cannot tell what the child is capable of doing. So you need to be careful as a man. So these are men that you need to be careful with. And even her boss, a woman that is invested in her job. And of course, she's female, her boss is male, and she travels around the world with her boss. You may want to be careful. You may want to ask questions. That is why, as a man, you need to stand up to, certain responsibilities and make sure that you have boundaries drawn in your home. This is very important because it's crazy, and you would not like the repercussion of a situation where your wife begins to stray away, sleeping with other men. These things don't come with blessings; they come with a lot of pain and a lot of issues which you don't want to be involved with, especially now in your life. So be mindful. Don't be too, trusting. I will say that. Don't be too trusting. Please have honest conversations with your wife, especially when you're not comfortable with the kinds of relationship that she keeps. And this is not just to say just men, even women. There are women that she will call friends that you need to investigate because sometimes they go in the guise of, oh, we're going on a girls' trip, and they have everything planned out. So I think that this would guide a man to actually know what to do in your home. God bless you.